if I removed how you act around other people, who would still be there? Not your opinions, not your habits, not the version of you that knows how to be liked, just you. Most people never meet that version of themselves, not because it's hidden, but because it was never allowed to exist. The mask you wear is not fake. It's not manipulation. It's not deception. And it's not something to be ashamed of. It formed for a reason. At some point, usually early, you learned which parts of you were rewarded, and which parts created friction, rejection, or silence. So, the system adapted. You adjusted tone. You adjusted behavior. You learned when to speak and when to stay quiet. And slowly, a pattern formed. That pattern became a role. The role became familiar. And familiarity became identity. The mask didn't betray you. It protected you when you had no other tools. The mask isn't chosen. It's conditioned. It's built through repetition. When a behavior is rewarded, the brain marks it as safe. When a behavior is punished, the brain marks it as dangerous. Over time, you stop experimenting. You narrow. You become efficient. You mirror what works. You suppress what doesn't. And eventually, the brain stops distinguishing between what you do and who you are. This is how performance fuses with identity, not through intention, but through survival. The mask feels real because it works. It gets approval. It reduces conflict. It keeps things predictable. And the mind values predictability more than truth. Anything that works long enough becomes unquestioned. So you stop asking, "Is this me?" and start assuming, "This must be me." The mask becomes automatic. And anything automatic feels natural, but there is a cost. Not immediately, not loudly, quietly. You feel drained after social interaction, even when nothing went wrong. You feel hollow after achievement, even when you succeed. You feel irritation toward people who don't get you, but can't explain what they're missing. That's not weakness. That's exhaustion from maintaining a character. You're not tired because life is hard. You're tired because you're always on. Eventually, the mask cracks. Not dramatically, subtly. Burnout, a betrayal, a moment of isolation, a long silence where no one needs anything from you. And suddenly, the mask has no function. That's when anxiety appears. Not because something is wrong, but because the role has lost its purpose. The discomfort isn't danger. It's disorientation. The system doesn't know who to run anymore. Here's where most people panic. They try to destroy the mask. They try to be authentic. They force change. That only creates another role. You don't remove the mask. You observe it. You notice when it activates. You notice what it protects. You notice what it avoids. And slowly, the identification loosens. You stop mistaking the mask for your face. The moment you can watch yourself perform is the moment the real self begins to form. Not louder, not cleaner, just present. If this unsettled you, stay. This channel is for the part of you that never learned how to speak.